Alright, so here's a overview of the retro gaming PCs that I have here. We got the Nintendo NES PC. I mean, everything looks pretty much the same. There's a CD drive port here. Takes standard Nintendo controllers, just the stock ones, plugs right in there. Next up, kind of hard to see here, but we got a Sega Genesis. Again, takes the standard controllers. I got both 6-button and 3-button controllers. Pretty nice little thing. A little bit hard to see in the dark there, but. And again, I have the Super Nintendo here, Super NES PC. A little bit hard to see in the dark here. Again, takes the standard Super Nintendo controllers in the controller ports. So we'll start off. I just hit the button on the Sega there. We'll boot up the Sega and show what that looks like. I replaced all the Windows logos with Sega ones and have it booting up like that. So that's the intro, and it brings up, boots directly into Hyperspin. Everything's controlled with the Sega controller. You hit down, you can scroll through the various games, it gives a video preview, that kind of stuff. You hold left or right, you can actually scroll through letters, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Sega PC. Pretty much have them all set up the same. Power off. Just hit the start button, and it shuts off the system. Go to the Nintendo, just hit the button there. We'll show you what the Nintendo boot up looks like. This one takes a little bit longer to boot up than the Sega or the Super Nintendo, but it's not too bad. Again, replace the Windows logo with Nintendo logos for the startup. Little intro. Yeah, it just boots right up into Hyperspin. It uses the standard Nintendo controller to scroll through the various games. Again, you can hold left to right and go through letters and be able to switch to the specific letter that you want. But yeah. Oh, and I didn't really show this with the Sega, but yeah, you hit start and it'll start up the game, whichever game you selected. So, I mean, everything's the same. It has all the same controls. Start and select at the same time, backs you out to the main menu. If you hit both of those, brings you back out so you can select other games. I pretty much have it set up the same way on all the systems. So, and again, just shutting it off. Just hit the power button, powers it down. No big deal. Super Nintendo. Just select the switch on, same as you would a Super Nintendo. Pretty nice. Get a startup here. Show you the startup of the Super Nintendo. I use the same sort of Nintendo logo as far as that initial screen for startup. The intro is a little different though. So, looks pretty similar to the Nintendo. And again, uses stock Super Nintendo controllers to operate the menus and everything. And you can cycle through the menu systems. Let's see. A lot of games on here. Sometimes it's hard to pick. But I've been playing through Super Mario World, and again, you just hit start and it starts up the game. Everything's operational from the controller, so I don't have to have any kind of keyboard or anything like that. Again, you just hit the buttons and it starts everything. And again, start and select at the same time, send you back to the main menu, so you can select other games. And then the power button shuts off the system, and it just says shut down. Boom, it's off. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the consoles that I got, the retro gaming PCs. Pretty awesome. All right, thanks a lot.